What is going on, you beautiful Fortnite gamers? My name is Brutus, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. First things first, I want to thank every single one of you for the amazing and absolute, just astonishing support on the Converting Glimmer into Legendary Shards video. I did not expect that to get over 1,000 views and over 20 likes. That's incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. That was awesome. I strive to always do better and just to put out the best videos I can for you guys. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I hope you really enjoyed this one because we're going to be going over the top 6 weapons to obtain from the Monuments to Lost Light kiosk. So first off, I'm going to show you where that is and with the power of editing. And for those of you who don't know, the Monuments to Lost Light kiosk is right here in the tower in the vaults. What it is all of the exotics that have been taken out of the game or can no longer be obtained. There's also legendary gear. These are the old pinnacle weapons. You can now buy these. They're all pretty much sunset, other than I think 2 of them.
The feed went
the bow
down,
and the
they were going to say who won.
But yes, anything from previous expansions you can obtain right here. We're going to be going over the top 10 best weapons to obtain from here. Now, disclaimer, I do want to say this is opinion based on the playstyle that I use and the person that I am. But I made sure to supplement those who are new players and who are looking for new weapons to use. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And with that, stop talking. Let's get right into the number 10 spot. I love you guys.
I lost sight of it over
And coming in at our number 6 spot, we have the Arias Vow. Now, the Arias Vow was lucky to make this list. I easily could have put something like Le Monarch or Bastion or Jotun or even Teraba. But Teraba is a raid exotic, you need 250 spoils. Jotun, really only good for crutching in PvP. Le Monarch, yes, it's really good for endgame PvP content such as Grandmasters. And it's pretty good in Crucible with a Hunter with Oathkeepers. And then there's Bastion. Why did I not put Bastion here? Bastion didn't go here because it's Bastion. If you use Bastion, it's a crutch. That's about as blatant as it's going to get. So why did I put Arias here? Well, Arias is only 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 glimmer, 150 helium filaments, and 1 ascendant shard. Arias Vow is incredible for early PvE content, like strikes, just getting your level up, running some campaigns. Arias Vow is pretty dominant in those categories. What isn't? Bastion. Bastion is super close range. Yes, Le Monarch could have made this spot if I really liked bows, but once again, this is where that opinion based comes in, and I'm not a big bow person. I don't main a hunter. I don't use bows like that. So that's why that didn't make it. Now, Arias Vow, of course, has a catalyst. I'm too lazy to get it finished, but it has one. It gives you auto-loading holster and an increased magazine size. It does have ornaments. And the weapon hits like a truck. It hits like a train. It's insane, guys. It really is. Arias Vow deserves this spot. You can see in the background footage its perks and how it performs in a lost sector. The damage against the boss in the end is also really surprising. The weapon itself just comes out. You don't expect this weapon to be that good. Now, yes, it's a little on the pricey side, spending a cipher and a shard here, but why wouldn't you? I mean, you're already here. If you're looking at the kiosk to begin with, you're here to spend some big money on some old exotics. Now, once again, this thing earns the 6th spot because it beat out weapons like Bastion, Le Monarch, Jotun, and Teraba for this spot. I ended up making a top 10 list and pretty much just condensing this down to the top 6 because these other 4 weapons don't deserve to be here. They're kind of just meme and fun and mess around weapons. But Arias is versatile and it can be used. That's why Arias makes the number 6 spot. And coming in at our number 5 spot, we have a 2-way tie or a combination of 2 weapons. First weapon is Thorn. Both of these weapons are returning Destiny 1 hand cannons. I'm sure you guessed it. It is Thorn in the last word. But we're going to be looking at both of them because they are both here at the number 5 spot. First, we're going to look at the Thorn. Now, Thorn is incredible in PvP, as you know. It's a 140 hand cannon. The sandbox is 140 based and pulse rifle based and Vex Mythic class based. But 140s are super dominant. The reason Thorn is on this list is because even outside of PvP, Thorn is incredible in PvE. And a lot of people don't notice that. A lot of people think that Thorn is just good in PvP. You take it into PvE, you can combine it with things, such as necrotic grips on a warlock, and you can add clear and you can mob really well. The weapon's insane. Thorn really does not have a lot of flaws. I'd say it could use a little bit more range, but definitely don't want that in the PvP aspect. But yes, guys, if you are looking for a good PvP hand cannon, definitely go with Thorn here. You can see in the background footage that its damage is it's okay, as you see me struggle to kill this servitor. But look at that, when I pick up a remnant, you instantly see my magazine go up a little bit, and I marked that other enemy with the poison. That is because I have necrotic grips on. And look, I just pick these up, I get a damage boost, I get ammo back to the magazine. Yeah, the only thing, guys, is its PvE damage is quite low, but look at that, just chaining damage, it's light work. It's super, super easy. Look at that, I just gotta kill one enemy, and it'll do the rest for me. When everybody thinks of Thorn, they think of PvP, they think of PvP dominance, but no, think about the PvE side of this hand cannon. This thing is... It's bizarre how good a weapon could be and nobody's using it in PvE. I understand that it's not incredible because hand cannons are really just not the greatest in PvE. But guys, look at the infinite chaining you can get with this thing that you're about to see here in a second. Yes, damage is quite low once again, but look at this chaining that you're about to see. Just the amount of times you don't have to reload. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have not reloaded more than 3 times throughout this lost sector. Look at this, just constant chaining. I shoot one enemy, the rest of them die. I don't have to do anything. I reloaded a total of 2 times, and I get a constant damage boost. Now look at this, yes, damage against mini bosses and bosses, not great, but not the worst. Like I said for the number 6, I did a full top 10 list, and some of the other weapons did not even do half this damage. They took clips on clips to kill that boss. But that is our number 5 spot with the Thorn. Let's move into the last word. Now our other number 5 weapon, the last word. Of course, last word, you don't think of PvE content by any means. Last word is not a dominant PvE weapon. It's not good by any means. I didn't record PvP footage because I'm still struggling to get better on mouse and keyboard on PC. So my aim is kind of horrendous. I'm not bad at Crucible, I can't do it on mouse and key yet. But you can see here, it's a struggle. I mean, last word is just not good in PvE. Wow, my controller died. You did not see that. But yeah, look, I mean, even just like lined up ads, it's just not good. I put a controller on, as you saw, for these weapons because I wanted to see how they felt on controller and mouse and key. I did practice with them with mouse and key as well. They all seem the same except for last word. Just last word doesn't feel good in PvE. But in PvP, which I know I probably should have shown you guys, it's incredible. You need to just take my word for it. Take last word with a controller into PvP. I promise you won't be disappointed. This weapon is insane. I'm not even gonna keep you guys here to witness this boss damage because it is beyond horrendous. These weapons made the number 5 spot because they are both really good at their respected things. But let's get right into the number 4 spot. I'm sick of watching last word struggle in PvE. Coming in at our number 4 spot is one of my favorite weapons in all of Destiny, and that is the Sleeper Simulant. No, not the Sleeper Stimulant. I'm sick of hearing people say that. It is the Sleeper Simulant. The original linear fusion rifle from Destiny 1. This thing was a beast in Destiny 1. It's also a beast in Destiny 2. You're going to want it, especially right now with how the sandbox is. With particle deconstruction, this weapon does qualify for the bonus damage. You can see all of its perks, amazing. This gun's incredible. It gets ornaments. It does have a catalyst. Catalyst is, it's alright. It increases your charge rate, but the ammo reserves is not really a big deal. But outside that, this weapon is just really good. Maybe not so much for mobbing and ad clearing, but for killing higher tier enemies and for boss damage. Definitely not a bad option. I would say definitely top three in the or top three exotics in the game right now for boss DPS. It's really incredible, guys. It's not bad by any means. Like I said, just not great for ad clearing, so maybe not the right scenario to be testing his weapon is a lost sector. But you can see, look at that servitor, just gone. This weapon is insane. This weapon's incredible. The damage is high. The stability's high. Recoil's low. It's just really good for the sustained damage that you would want out of a weapon like this. Obviously, the ammo, it's there. With the catalyst and with scavs, reserves, and ammo finders, you can find even more of that. If you take use of the artifact mods, you can get a lot of it because there is the double fusion scavenger. And like I said, pair this with particle deconstruction, you've got a ton of damage. And I mean a ton of damage. Look, in a small area like this, it's not bad for ad clearing, you know? Just shooting down lanes of enemies because you know they're going to spawn there, it works. But shooting at just sporadically spawning enemies, probably not the greatest place to be using this thing in. That's why it's at the number 4 spot. It is not the best damage dealing weapon in this category. It is probably the best damage dealing weapon from the kiosk. But yeah, I mean, it's great, guys. You saw 2-tap the boss there. That's why Sleeper Simulate made the number 4 spot.
Good afternoon!
Right
Your mom looks like Kim Jong-un!
And coming in at our number 3 spot, we have one of the best ad clearing and mobbing weapons in Destiny 2. We have the Wither Horde, one of the coolest looking weapons too, by the way. I think this weapon looks so cool. I've been told that I'm an idiot for that because its base weapon doesn't really look that amazing. But with the ornaments, I think this weapon looks incredible. So it comes with Break the Bank and Primeval's Torment, meaning, well, you know what Wither Horde is. It shoots and it leaves behind a blight doing constant damage in the area that is affected. And it's incredible. It's a primary grenade launcher. Yes, it is an exotic, but it's definitely worth, I mean, everything. Like, this weapon is so beyond amazing. It sucks that you have to get this in the kiosk. I wish everybody could just have access to this weapon. The ornaments look so cool on this weapon. I love this one that I have, the Drowned in Strife. I just really love this weapon. Now, like I said, it's one of the best mobbing and ad clearing weapons. It's also really good for taking out bigger tier enemies because you can stick them with a Wither Horde, just like the same way you can stick them with another weapon that's on this list. Wink, wink. I'm sure you can figure that one out. Yeah, you can just do constant damage without them just, you know, I mean, your damage is just constant with this weapon. You can put it on areas where you know there's going to be ads like I do here, and the ads will just walk over it and die. I put it over here near this servitor, watch, I'm going to turn back around, everything's going to be dead. Look, servitor's almost dead, and all the shanks are dead. This weapon is incredible for clearing out ads, and it's definitely worth every penny that you would need to spend. Wither Horde does cost 1 exotic cipher, 100,000 glimmer, 150 glacial Star War, and 1 ascendant shard. It's worth every single thing, guys. This weapon's worth so much. This weapon is by far the best, in my opinion, the best ad clearing weapon in Destiny 2. It's not bad for lower tier yellow bars, such as, you know, you see the giant shank here and the servitors. It's really not bad. I can just sit here and watch this thing die away because it has a Wither Horde on it. I can put a Wither Horde in this doorway and nothing can get out. Yeah, my aim right there, incredible, I know. But look, like, guys, nothing can do anything. They walk in it, they just start taking damage. Wither Horde is truly amazing for holding down lanes, holding down alleys, and that doesn't just pertain to PvE. Even in PvP, it's really good at holding down, once again, lanes and alleys that you would predict players to come through. Players can't walk in this. Wither Horde does a lot of damage in PvP. It also does plenty of damage in PvP, as you can see here from the bigger enemies that I've been killing. You see this boss just withering away. I hit him with, what, 3 shots of Wither Horde? There's 4. He's dead. Guys, this weapon's insane. That's Wither Horde. Let's move into the number 2 spot. Oh, the number 2 spot. This weapon is the epitome of me. It has been since Forsaken launched. It has been every time hand cannons get buffed. Every time hand cannons get nerfed, I just I'm free from this weapon. I hate this gun, but I love this gun. This is by far, without a doubt, my most used gun in Crucible, in my opinion, at least on console that would be, is Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is, without being biased, Ace of Spades is the best PvP option in the game right now, outside of Vex. Alright, I know someone said it, outside of Vex, the best primary for PvP. Oh, the messenger, oh, servant leader. No, no. Ace of Spades is the most versatile, best PvP hand cannon in the game. It gets Third Eye, it gets Rampage, it gets Firefly with Rampage, it gets high caliber rounds, it gets Feeding Frenzy and Dragonfly. This thing gets 6 perks that you could only get a maximum of 2 on a legendary hand cannon with. And it has all of them. This weapon is beyond amazing. Ace of Spades is incredible. It's definitely not expensive compared to some of the other ones. Ace of Spades coming in at only 1 exotic cipher, 125,000 glimmer, 200 etheric spiral, and 1 ascendant shard is not expensive by any means. This thing is incredible in PvE for adding. It's incredible in any aspect of the game other than DPS, just because it's a hand cannon. The magazine is on the larger side. Of course, hand cannons can have 8 bullets. This one has 13, with 6 of those most of the time being Memento Mori bullets, meaning they will do increased damage, along with your Firefly also doing increased damage. Guys, Ace of Spades, if you are a PvP player, you need to get this thing. If you enjoy PvP, if you want to play PvP, if you want to get better at PvP, this is the weapon I recommend no matter what your skill level may be. If you want to get better, and you want to progress in PvP, pick up the Ace of Spades and start using it. I promise you it is one of the easiest weapons to use because it's just so blatantly good. It's so balanced. That's the best stats of any base hand cannon in Destiny 2. Ace of Spades is incredible for adding. It's incredible in PvP in every aspect. 6v6, 3v3, trials, rumble, everything, guys. You can pair this with so many things. With a shotgun, with a sniper. There's no flaw to this gun, but it's still not the best weapon in the kiosk. There is one weapon in the kiosk that I will say is better, and you know what? We're going to get right into that weapon right now. I'm going to finish out this clip. I hope you guys enjoy the number 2 weapon. Let's get into the number 1 slot. And here we are, number 1. If you made it here, you're incredible. You are amazing. Insert DJ Khaled, I appreciate you clip, because you are the best of the best. But you know what else is the best of the best? Anarchy. You know why Anarchy is the best of the best?
Got him!
Because it's a passive, high damage dealing heavy weapon that can hold up to 16 bullets. Yes, Anarchy did get hit with a nerf. I remember, I think it was a season ago, or maybe it was more than that, I can't remember, when Anarchy could have 36 shots at most. Anarchy was the best weapon in the game. It was the best heavy to use in the game for any type of endgame PvE content. But even though it got nerfed, that does not mean the gun is bad, guys. Anarchy is still incredible. Look at me attach these, I forget what they're called, the arc traps, to the Anarchy, that's English, to the servitors here. Look, I'm just going to put one down, and they walk right into it, and it melts ads. It melts them. Mobbing and adding with this weapon is still a top tier option because it's just so easy to put down 2 Anarchies and then just lock off an entire area. Now, Crucible, this thing has no purpose. I think I've tried it before. The sticking to a player in Crucible is not great. But you can see here, you can just make whatever shapes you want and lock off an entire area. I'm going to stick these 2 mini-bosses and look, they're just going to die. I don't even have to shoot them. They're just dead. Guys, Anarchy's insane because it's passively doing the damage for you, just like Wither Horde, but you can hold more shots, you can shoot off shots faster. It's a heavy weapon, yes, so there is kind of a flaw. The only bad thing I can say about this weapon is it cost 240 spoils to obtain because it was a raid weapon. But guys, that's the beauty of it. You don't need to rush to get this weapon. This weapon will be in the game and probably will be in this state for a long time, and it's still one of the best weapons in the game. So don't worry, don't rush to get this. Get Ace of Spades first, yes. But this is the best weapon in the Monumental Lost Light Kiosk because of how fast and how passively it can melt bosses. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, with your top 6 weapons to obtain from the Monument to Lost Light Kiosk in the tower. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please judge and definitely hit me with your hate comments about my editing. Please do. I'm definitely looking to get better. I know I suck. I know I'm not the greatest. You don't need to tell me. I'd rather you would tell me. And leave some good criticism. Please do. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, thank you guys for the support on the other video. I love you all. Thank you, Fortnite gamers. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And I will see you guys next time.